Right, Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, double honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone that rule well, laboring the word and doctrine. Shalom and peace, without being to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is First Peter chapter 4, verse 12. It says, Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Right, because first off, let's get this. Right, so Luke chapter 14 and verse 25. And there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, If any man come to me, and hate not his father and his and mother and wife and children, and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whosoever doth not bear his cross, and come after me, cannot be my disciple. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first, and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Okay, so when you first hear about this truth, before committing, you need to weigh it up in the balance. You need to check, right, well, what is this tower? And do I have sufficient materials? Because you won't be saved from going halfway. Usain Bolt doesn't win for running 50 meters, right? He wins for running the whole distance. And this truth is likened to a race. Okay, verse 28 again. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Lest happily after he hath laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, This man began to build and was not able to finish. Or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consulteth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000? Okay, so you're calculating these things, and this whole walk is a chess game. You can't just aimlessly fling stuff out. You need to do stuff with calculated precision. Okay, it says, Or else, while the other is yet a great way off, he sendeth an ambassage, and desireth conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, cannot be my disciple. Okay, so you have to know that. You have to be aware of the conditions of this battle. So we should never think that the trial, the fiery trial, the tribulations, persecutions, all of this to be something, foreign. We should be very well accustomed with this. Become comfortable with being uncomfortable. First Peter 4 and 12. Behold, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If you be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, right, the anointed, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. Okay, so we're meant to suffer as a true follower, true believer of Yahawashi. Says, but look, none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Right, so you catching hell. Oh man, everyone's getting on me. Yeah, because you're a damn thief. Because you're going off. That's why. You're not catching hell for righteousness' sake. So we shouldn't be suffering as all these extracurricular, activities. Verse 16. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on this behalf. Okay, and it doesn't mean to suffer as a smooth face, shaven, pork eating, rukuku speaking, pretending to speak tongues. Not that sort of Christian. You go into this word, it will be them that sincerely followed Yahawashi, right? The first century Christians, which they didn't play around. They weren't dancing and singing up in church. See if I can find this. There we go. 1 Corinthians 3 and 11. I'll start at verse 7. 1 Corinthians 3 7. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase. Right, so someone brought you in the truth. Doesn't mean that they're, necessarily even of the elect. They're just a vessel. We're all vessels. But it's the Most High that gets the glory for giving that increase. For making someone able to understand the truth. Verse 8. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labour. Right, so it doesn't mean they won't get a reward. We're all striving for that penny in that parable there. But ultimately the praise goes to the Heavenly Father. And he's got his elect. So the elect will be revealed in due time. We just have to work the works. And if we're seeking to be of the elect, we need to make our calling and election sure and do the sort of works that the elect will be doing. Right, 1 Corinthians 3 9. For we are labourers together with the Most High. Ye the Most High is a husbandry. Ye the Most High is building. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder. I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereon. For an other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahawashi HaMashiach. Okay, so you can't try to add anything in. You can't add anything in. You can't take away the foundation. That's a sin. Adding or taking away from the word. Deuteronomy 4 and 2. It's literally in the law, it's a sin. And in Revelation it tells you about the plagues being added unto you for adding unto the doctrine. Right, so if someone makes a stone foundation, then you've got someone trying to put sand or some weak material on it, and it's not going to work. It's going to end up fucking up the whole building. So you have to be very careful. Again, people get cut with the word. Because we like unto stones, you can't just put any old stones. That shit will wobble. It won't be secure, it won't be stable. So certain times you have to get cut, so you fit into the building. Right, not fitting into the world. Because they'll tell you can be any shaped stone of any material. All come together and build that Tower of Babel, man. But you need to be very on point. You need to have the right dimensions in this truth. And part of that comes through the trials, the tribulations, which shouldn't be seen as strange unto us. So I'll leave it there. On to the next video, Lord willing. Shalom. Halalyam la Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Kudash.